Yeah, so I just watched the English announcements, and it was kind of rough. You know, not gonna lie, it wasn't that good. I do want to point out two things just off the top. This is like the most random scuff thing I'm doing right now because I just wanted to just throw out my thoughts. Two things. One, premium is probably dead. Well, I think it is. Like, even though there are events for it, I think most of the people who play premium are already on the way out. If not, like already because of BSF, but because BCS kind of is doing something similar. They're gone. One, ban list, right? Number one, ban list. No ban list for premium. So no one wants to play the format they've been playing. No product as well. No product announcements. And even the standard ban list, copy and paste. We should have got this like ages ago, but we get it now. Bit late, right? Bit late. True. I think this isn't something that people have seen that much yet because right now their website is broken. But if you look at some of the premium locations for BCS, not every single location has premium. Okay, not every single location has premium. In fact, it looks pretty similar to the BSF numbers, which is what a lot of people complain about. Where a lot of the locations do Lyrical Cup instead. They replaced premium with Lyrical Cup. So there was only 10 locations around the world that did premium. And now they just replaced premium BCS with nothing. There's just nothing. There's just nothing. So pretty sad. Even if there's only sure there's 10 locations, but that's not enough, right? That's not enough. There's not really much point for a lot of people to just stick around. So I think this is a good jumping off point for a lot of players, and people are going to take it. And they're not going to be these premium players aren't going to be jumping to standard. They're just going to be jumping to another game. And it's like ending. It's like leaving on a bad note, right? When you leave a company, for example, you're leaving a community here. You're leaving on a bad note, which is not good, because they probably just won't ever want to come back, or they'll just the trust is ruined, right? The trust is ruined, and these are for your most dedicated, and longest fan base. That's probably what most of the premium players are. And to be honest, I don't think Vanguard's going to die if premium dies. A lot of people say that. I don't think it will, but it's going to be a big, a big kick in the balls into the growth of the game. Because I can easily, even if just 10%, right? If 10% of the player base quits because they're not playing premium, that's a huge blow, right? That's a huge blow. And it's not like Vanguard is doing great at the moment. It's not like it's doing amazingly outside of SCA in Japan. In the United States, it's okay. In Europe, it doesn't seem to be doing good. In Australia as well, it doesn't seem to be doing great. When I'm talking about great, I'm talking about big growth numbers. This is a time when there's so many TCGs coming out, and there's a reason for that because everything is popping off like crazy, right? But for Vanguard, it doesn't feel like it's popping off. It feels like it's a bit stagnant. Maybe there's a growth of a couple of people, but that's not good enough in this market. So I don't know. I don't think that's good. I think it's a big wrong move. And to be honest, I'm pretty surprised that premium has stayed alive for so long because we have no product. We've had really shitty formats at some points. And it's just sad that they haven't been able to monetize this at all. Make premium an alternative format kind of thing. Keep people playing Vanguard. It's not just premium. It's just keeping people playing Vanguard, which is sad. So I don't know. I think it's the end. It's the end of an era, unless there's more announcements to make. I think the fact that there's just not premium locations again at every single place in BCS is just very, very sad. And it really doesn't matter who made the decision when it comes to the locations and what product or what they're trying to do. The end result is that the English players get screwed over, right? It doesn't matter if it's Japan, it doesn't matter if it's in Singapore or USA, it doesn't matter. The only thing that really matters at this point is that the English player base gets screwed over, which is not good. And I mean, to be fair, the customers, right, us, have been very, very patient with a lot of Bushiroad screw-ups. And sometimes they mishandle things. We forgive them a lot, right? But there is an end to that patience. There is an end to that patience, and I think we're slowly reaching it. We're slowly reaching. Bushiroad really needs to get their head in the game. They really need to understand what their customer wants. They really need to treat their English side way better than what they have been doing right now, The only thing that's been happening on the English side, I think, is we've been losing stuff. We've been losing box toppers, been losing more accessible ways to play the game. All our stuff comes very late. We have to wait heaps of time for a product. So when we finally get it, it's been 3 months, everything's been figured out. And then we even some of the promos, we don't even get anymore. So we're getting less. We're getting less. We pay more as well. We pay more for our product compared to Japan. So we pay more for less. And it just feels like we have gotten like ignored. This is not coming from like a premium player exclusively. It's coming from just a Vanguard player. Standard, I feel like the same thing. Ban list, for example. We should have gotten ban list like 2 or 3 months ago, and we got a copy and paste one this time. They literally could have done one after Worlds, before BSF, and that would have been great. And like, I'll be honest, the easiest way to kill premium is to make standard better. To make standard so good that, you know, people who play premium go, you know, even though I'm not playing premium, I can still play standard. But standard is not at that point. Vanguard is really not at that point yet. So Bushiroad really needs to pick up their pace, get in the game, because there's no breaks anymore. There's so many trains running. There is so much alternate TCG product out there that people can get into. Gundam recently got released. There's going to be League of Legends soon. I think people don't realize that Pokemon Champions is also going to be a big competitor on the market, because it's just going to be another thing that can grab your attention. They can keep your attention, right? If I'm playing another game that's not Vanguard, I'm not playing Vanguard. I'm not in that sphere, right? So that's why, yeah, if you're killing premium, or you're not treating your customers correctly like that, then people will go off somewhere else, and they just might not come back, right? They just might not come back. So I think that's a bit of a rant from me as well. I'm probably going to make a really long Twitter post as well, just kind of talking about everything. But yeah, that's it, right? I don't know if I'll make another video for this, because it's a bit sad, but hey, it is what it is. Really random scuff video. I'm just going to post it. I'll see you later, right? Bye.